Good morning. This is Period 2 Newscast, and today's breaking news. There are tug-of-war contests, traffic, and more. Here today to explain the physics behind these events is Dr. Newton. But first, here's Stacy with the Daily Traffic.
Thank you, Karen. There are major delays and backups on 287 due to a stalled car in the left lane. Thankfully, the driver called AAA and they are pushing a car off the roadway. Let's take a live look at how it's going so far.
Why won't my car start?
Now back to you, Karen, with special guest Dr. Newton.
Welcome, Dr. Newton. Can you explain the physics behind this traffic jam?
Well, you can thank Isaac Newton's first law of motion, the law of inertia, for this traffic jam. Isaac Newton's first law states that an object at rest stays at rest unless acted upon by a net force. A net force is a combination of all forces acting upon an object. Inertia is the property of any body to resist changes in its state of motion.
So what does that mean?
Exactly how it sounds. Here, let me show you. Volleyball at rest won't move until a net force, my hand pushes it, and it starts to roll.
Oh, so is that why the stalled car needs to be pushed in order to move it?
Exactly.
It doesn't look like today's going to be a good day for commuters. On Mohegan Way, two young drivers collided, totaling their cars. Here's a picture taken by a witness. Fortunately, no one was severely injured.
Dr. Newton, can you explain to us how this car accident happened?
Of course. This car crash occurred due to Newton's second law of motion, force equals mass times acceleration. Each car had force, but the bigger car had more force because it has more mass and was traveling at a faster speed. When the bigger car collided with the smaller car that had less mass, there was great destruction between both cars because both cars had force, because they both had acceleration and mass. Mass is the amount of matter that a body has. Here's an example.
Go.
This ball has more mass and this has less. When they collide, that one bounces off more.
Thank you, Dr. Newton. Now we'll go to Stacy with the weather report.
Hello. Today will be sunny with a slight chance of rain in the afternoon. There will be a high of 70 with a low of 50. This beautiful weather will continue all week. Back to you, Karen and Barbara.
Thank you, Stacy, for that awesome weather report. Due to the great weather, the annual tug-of-war contest was held at the park today. The blue team won, but not by much. Let's go to Dr. Newton, who will explain the contest.
Tug-of-war is a great representation of Isaac Newton's third law of motion. This law states that for every action there is an equal and opposite reaction. As shown, whenever the blue team pulled, the red team pulled back with the same magnitude but opposite direction.
Thank you. Well, that's all for today from Period 2 Newscast. Special thanks to our special guest, Dr. Newton!
Join us tomorrow for more traffic, weather, and breaking news. Have a great day.
Do it again!
Go.
Welcome, Dr. Newton. Can you explain the physics to us behind the traffic jam? Welcome, Dr. Newton.
Go.
Welcome, Dr. Barbara.
A stalled car. I forget what I was going to say.
Go.
Two young drivers collided, totaling their cars. Here is a picture witness. Fortunately, no one was injured.
Second law of motion, force equals
Okay,
I got you there. Here, it's okay, we don't have to do the whole thing. I can just do motion, force equals mass times acceleration. Each car had force.
Karen!
I was going to sneeze it when I sucked it in.
I was like, what is she doing?
I really didn't want to sneeze.
But not by much. Let's go to Dr. Newton, who
You're doing so good.
I know.